Hello, my name is Joshua Potts. I am the Director of STEM Scouts for the Hawk Mountain Boy Scout Council. Hawk Mountain Boy Scout Council covers Berks and Schuylkill counties, and we are in charge of Cub Scouts, Scouts BSA programs, STEM Scouts, adventures, and exploring. So if you're a boy or a girl between the kindergarten and the age 20, we have programs, awesome programs for you. With being the Director of STEM Scouts, I'm going to share 5 or 6 experiments throughout the summer with you. What's neat about these experiments is everything that we're going to use you should have in your house. Today's experiment is rock candy that you'll make at home. What you're going to need is water, sugar, food coloring, any color of your choice, a pot like a soup pan, clothespin, and a wooden skewer. I'm going to switch my camera angle around so you can see my workbench. I'll also show that list of materials again. So I'll see you in a minute. Hello everyone, welcome back to our lab for our summer experiments. What we're going to do today is make rock crystal candy. This one you may need some parental help with because we're going to need a stove or a microwave to heat up some water. But what we're going to need, a pot, a wooden skewer. If you don't have a wooden skewer, you could use string. You're going to need 4 cups of water. That's 4 cups of water. This is sugar, 2 cups of sugar, food coloring, and a clothespin. Here's the list of materials. If you need to press pause and go take a few minutes to gather those items, go do so now. Water, sugar, food coloring, pot, clothespin, and a wooden skewer. Now that we have all of our materials together, what we're going to do is we're going to pour our 4 cups of water into our pot. You want to put that on a stove and bring it to boil, okay? Boil, it's 212 degrees, so that water is extremely hot. Please be careful. When that water starts to boil and bubble, you're going to take your 2 cups of sugar, you're going to pour that into your water, and you're going to let that boil, that solution boil until all the sugars dissolve. That means when you can look in the pot and not see any more sugar crystals on the bottom of that pot, you're good to go. Once that is completely dissolved, turn off the stove and let the water sit for 15 to 20 minutes to cool off. During those 15 to 20 minutes, that is time where you can put your food coloring in and dye your crystals, or I should say your crystal solution. While it is cooling down, what you need to do is you need to take your skewer and you need to make it wet, so that way you need to take a little bit of sugar and roll the stick or your skewer through the sugar. That way the sugar sticks to the skewer, okay? As we continue and wait our 15 to 20 minutes, you'll need a glass or a metal jar or a cup, okay? With the help of an adult, because that sugar is still going to be sugar water is going to be very, very hot. You're going to pour that sugary solution back into your cup. And then very carefully, the sugary end you want to put down into the middle of your solution. Don't let it touch the sides or the bottom, because when your crystals start to grow, those crystals will grow to the side of your cup or the bottom of your cup, and you will not be able to get your crystals out. The clothespin is just to hold that skewer upright so it doesn't touch the bottom or the sides. This experiment takes a long time. This experiment could take 2 to 3 weeks. What I did was I started mine a couple days ago, 4 days ago in fact, and I still have no crystals growing in mine. But what I can tell you is what I've done with this paper towel. I put the paper towel on to keep dust, dirt, maybe a dog hair or cat hair from falling in, because when this crystal is completely finished, what you'll be able to do is eat it you're making rock crystal candy. The reason the crystals grow is because we used 4 cups of water, 2 cups of sugar. We created a super saturated solution where there's so much sugar in the water, it's looking for somewhere to go. And it finds the stick with a little bit of sugar crystals on it, and it allows, once some of the water evaporates, the crystals are able to grow and attach to your skewer stick. And in 2 or 3 weeks, you'll be able to take this out and enjoy a nice sweet snack. If these experiments sound fun to you, you'll want to check out stemscouts.org/Reading. We have labs that meet all over Berks and Schuylkill County, and that's the logo that you're going to look for. STEM Scouts meets once a week. We all after school, sometimes later at night, and we always do cool experiments, whether it's bridge building, experiments with eggs, chemistry, biology, and if you look here in the background, you can see what our next week's experiment is going to be, and that was another experiment we did in our STEM Scouts program. So if you're interested, check out stemscouts.org/Reading for more information, and come back next week because we're going to do apple decomposition.